you got to look. Here's the funny thing is, I hate to say this, but the '90s that we grew up in, it was so much off the wall shit that they threw at the wall. Like because gaming was way different then. It was way more Wild Westy kind of back then. So they literally made every fucking kind of game imaginable.
Even in the early 2000s.
Hell yeah. But then look, when EA
they could have only made Bully in the early 2000s.
Like
they could have made it in the 2000s.
EA fucked up because EA went from loving their they really did used to love their art. They used to call their programmers artists, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And,
electronic art.
Yeah, they respect that. They literally say we make art, and then once they got super corporate, nigga, like, and they had all them investors take over and shit, like they literally lost their soul.
It's the fate of all game companies where
like
the marketing people
money.
kind of move in.
I get money is to be made, but bro, we were saying this earlier. We had a conversation earlier. We were saying that you get more passion out of the indie games than you will ever get out of the AAA games. Those games are because like look, you're getting you just got your 5, and you know what I'm saying. But you don't understand how many these newer games came out broken. Like the only games that came out that actually played good were Switch games. Fucking PS4 games, Xbox games, them hoes were broken. It's like you're actually paying $70 for a broken game, and then you're waiting for these bitch ass motherfuckers, these developers to fix their game. So it's like if they didn't get the crunch from the company to force them out the door to put out a crappy product, you could have saved it. I mean, look at Cyberpunk. Everything isn't Cyberpunk or No Man's Sky where they get saved by time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these games get fucked over.
And then a lot of people don't have the background and the budget to be like...
Exactly, yeah. Because No Man's Sky has some...
You think that Skull and Bones is going to get a revitalization?
Oh, they're going to have to. They can't kill their game. They can't kill it. They have to keep their game floating, so we'll see.
No pun intended, bro. Like...
No pun intended, nigga. Pun intended. They need to keep that whole floating. That bitch is going to die.
They're going to sing like a bitch, like one of their own ships in the game.
But they're gonna drop about 40.
That game is so fucking predatory, and
they got multiple types of currency.
It's
like you
so slow.
But how are you charging like $50 for a game that like you paying for a full-on live service game? Like it's fully committed to be a live service game. I don't even think it has a single player mode in the shit.
7.
Mm-hmm. And it's really nothing in the game. Like the people who played it, it's you got a few goofy folks that are like, yo, it's cool.
This is the circle jerk on Reddit. If you go to Skull and Bones Reddit, there's people that are just like in ridiculous denial and stuff like that. That it's like worth it or even halfway worth it.
I mean, they say it is some good aspects of the game.
If you go to the general Reddit, where they're just talking about games, everybody's just sort of like, oh no,
no. Like we said earlier, nigga, if you can't swim. If you can't run,
you can't do shit, bro.
Let me look at the camera. If you can't fucking do pirate shit, bro. If you can't go ship to ship. If you can't swashbuckle, how are you a pirate?
Start sword fighting the nigga.
Look, how do somebody make you walk the plank and you can't go splash down and swim away? What the fuck are we talking? Get shark mauled? Come on now, Ubi, what we doing?
Or like you and your ship, you and another ship are like broadside, and you like fucking swing your way to the other ship, pull out your fucking flint pistol, and just start shooting motherfuckers.
But you get a nice cutscene where all your crew gets to go out and have fun while you sit there on your ship, and you can't, like I said before, you can't walk around your own ship.
This is bullshit. You know it. I know it.
You can't do shit.
Even Ghost of Tsushima had water parts in it that are better than that. Remember, like the ship where you get on the ship with the nigga, and you got like whoop ass.
Ghost of Tsushima is crazy comparison.
Hold on, first of all,
that online experience is wild.
But I'm just saying, like it had.
You've been on Ghost with us before. Mm-hmm. Ghost with your friends is incredible.
That's a game that came out with no glitches. When that game came out, it had no glitches. That's how it played like a dream. God of War.
No, but that's because they mastered. Look, understand this. If you have time and you have a ridiculous, because that game had a ridiculous budget. Like Ghost of Tsushima's budget was $270 or something like that. So when you put movie budgets into a fucking game, you better have tested that home. Like,
but see, that's the thing though, because then you get stuff like Cyberpunk, like you were saying.
No.
Cyberpunk cost like $400 million.
Here's the fuckery.
Still glitching.
Here's the fuckery though. They knew that game was in bad shape. And I'm talking about, and they had so many pre-orders, the hype before. Here's the fuck.
Why do they always do this stuff where they build the hype on a game that they know is
we
not
sat there
good?
and watched the video. I remember us sitting there watching. What did we say to each other? I said, "It's no way." We said,
"This is
no
wildly
way.
ambitious."
Yeah,
we said, "This is wildly ambitious."
Because they had the train running in that shit. They had all this shit going on, and we were like, "There's no way this game gonna look as good on Xbox or PlayStation. No way."
If it comes out in this day, I was like, they had to release some of this shit out. I was like, if it comes out, but we didn't expect as for it to come out in the state that it came out. When it came out, and I started seeing the reviews, I was just sort of like, damn, Chris, what the fuck happened?
No. Red flag number one. Always remember, if you ever just read about games like we read about games, always remember this. If you ever see them say that they're holding the review copy, red flag number one. Like, the only time you can get surprised, Hi-Fi Rush came out, and so Microsoft did the most gangster shit. When that shit dropped last year, it was they did a game announcement, talked about it. It was mentioned in this shit, and slick at the end of the fucking shit, they say, "Oh, and by the way, you can play Hi-Fi Rush tonight, right now." And you know what I did? Downloaded that bitch, and it was the greatest experience I had playing like last year.
In which case, the reviewers would have had to review it in real time by playing it.
And when they played that shit, everybody, even your boy, was it J.M. Croft? He did a review of the game, and he was like, "I don't even be playing these shits like this, but this shit go hard," because it was just something different. Because we got into a point now where shit is so regurgitated. Like, everything is a fucking sequel or something. And so with that regurgitated shit, you getting games that are just like, hey.
But that's the problem with letting corporations kind of seep in and take over a lot of these countries.
Bottom line.
Because the corporations know that a sequel is safer. It's a safer thing to do than actually doing something unique. Yep. Like that, no one will put out Manhunt nowadays. No one will put out a game like Manhunt nowadays, not just because of the controversy, but because they're afraid it won't sell.
Yep. Oh, bro, you know how many games the last, look, because not only, here's the sucky thing, the last couple, year, all these people who've been fired for the layoffs have been disgusting. Mm-hmm. All right, so not only that, how many games have literally just been canceled? Like, I don't know if you've seen this, they had a whole bunch of games that were literally set up, fire-ass games. Some games where them motherfuckers are 30, 40, 50, 60% done. And they said, you know what, guys, y'all studios shuttered. Like, that's cold, bro. And so you had games where then you'll have the developers come out on Twitter later and be like, well, this is what they'll show you some of what they had going on. And you're like, fuck, this would have been really cool. And because these whole ass companies with billions of dollars tied into this shit, they're gonna, and their bottom lines, because this is the thing is, don't ever fall for that shit when they say games didn't reach, because they have these lofty ass goals for games. And so everybody wants to sell like Zelda, everybody wants to sell like Call
Resident Evil, bro.
Yeah, like
it's the same shit. Like,
right, that Resident Evil 3 remake is pretty goddamn good.
It is.
It's really
shit,
good.
I'm on 2 right now.
Yeah,
I got 2. I've been playing
2 is pretty good too.
I scared the hell out of my kids playing that shit. That, like Cam and them, they were wanting
The
to
jump
cheer me on.
scares for real.
They was like, I was in that gas station, nigga. No motherfucking jump up on me.
Yeah.
Fucking them motherfucking Caleb was like, Dad, you gotta turn it off. Like, I got you. Because I was scared myself too. I'm not even gonna front. I was like, damn that shit. I knocked them off me, bro. But I'm saying though, like, man, like that shit, the visuals for the Series X version is beautiful. And so seeing that shit is crazy though. And the nigga pop up on you and he breathing on you and shit. And it's like, fuck. And I think I was out of bullets, so I'm trying to pistol with this nigga.
Resident Evil keep you out of ammo, bro. You gotta conserve your stuff. It's actually better to not fight in most situations if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna talk about number 1, because number 1, you kill something, and if you don't blow its head off or burn it, later in the game, the fucker gets back up.
Yeah, always back
run.
Yeah. Hey, but look, I loved it. Look, with the tank controls, with that shit, I'm not gonna front on it. It was still. Like, I remember playing that shit. I remember being scared. I remember walking down that corridor and the fucking dogs jumping through the window. You know what I'm saying? It's like little things about the game. Like granted, like granted,
you find your teammate's body and shit.
Like it's hard to look back at those games and not feel some kind of way weird, because, you know, visually these games are just ridiculous. Like the newer Resident Evil.
No, I had the Resident Evil 1, the director's cut.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
That was like the oh my God, that made me fall in love with zombie games, period.
Yeah.
But the simple fact is, when you go with that first, in the beginning of the game, you get chased by the dogs and shit, and everybody go in the house, y'all split up. And you go to the second floor in that little room, a little foray,
Hell yeah.
and it goes to that cut scene, the damn zombie eating the dude. That's it.
Resident Evil 1 fucked me up as a kid, bro.
No, the thing
I don't know how the hell I made it through
It was
those
so
games.
No, but that's the thing.
By
It
myself.
seems very masochistic to play that shit. It's like I'm watching this shit. It's
Just doors opening had me fucked up as a
Yeah.
kid, bro.
Oh yeah, the smart ones.
Yeah.
Man.
Just
nah.
period. Just opening any door in the game had me fucked up. It's
All
that
the game
slow
had me fucked
animation
up
of
like
the
that
creep.
was Silent Hill. Silent Hill 1 had me fucked completely all the way up. But I played it.
Silent Hill, fuck that game. That shit is so damn dark, bro.
And it's so simple to get
And
in
they
there.
rebooting that bitch, bro. They got a whole bunch of them coming. They got like 3 or 4 Silent Hill games coming.
Man, is that shit worth it, bro?
No, well, the last one they put out for the PS5 was trash. The one they just put out just not too long ago.
I didn't even hear about it.
It's
Well,
like, it's not even that kind of game. It's like it ain't even. It's short. It may be like 4 hours, 5 hours. It ain't even. It ain't a 50. It might be $30, $20 game.
Yes, it's more dialogue than anything.
Yeah, yeah. It's not. It's not nothing worth.
My favorite Silent Hill is number 3.
Silent Hill was scary.
Silent Hill 3 is my favorite one.
Which
of my
one was the
favorite
one where the
Silent
nigga had the bitch and his wife in the trunk and shit, and that like
Hills. The Room? No, that's not it. Okay, that's
can't-
Silent Hill 4.
I think like this nigga like he was the murderer and didn't realize it.
That might be Silent Hill 4.
I think so. I think.
I like The Room.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I'm not tripping.
Yeah, I like
That game. So, if you just want a game to fuck with your head,
Yeah.
Silent Hill 4 The Room is there for you, but
Yeah.
it's not the same style of game as the other Silent Hills are.
Still creepy though.
It's creepy as fuck, bro. I don't know why I played that shit. So it's become so bad to the point where I can't even play horror games anymore.
Yeah, I don't have the nerve for it. I sound like a bitch saying that, but I got like 5. Like I want Outlast the Trials. Like that shit looks crazy. But it's a co-op game. But it's actually on Steam. It's hitting hard on Xbox. It's hitting hard
Okay.
on PlayStation. It's hitting hard. Everybody that plays, they said it's a dope game. But I can't do the
I
fucking
never
murder
played a
shit.
game.
Yeah.
Never played a game that I've had my nuts and
Chopped.
dick chopped off.
Yeah.
So I can't even talk. I don't want to play any type of Outlast at all after that shit.
They-
Yes, I was getting chased by something, and when it caught me, it chopped my
It castrated
balls
that
and
nigga.
nutsack off. After that, I was just like, I ain't playing no more Outlast.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The first time, the last horror game I tried to play Resident Evil. What was it?
7.
3. I think it was the 3 remake where
Damn.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
And I remember
That-
like
that was
seeing
tough,
how
tough, tough.
goddamn realistic the zombies looked. I said, yeah, you know
this
what?
is too
nigga,
much,
Go
bro.
ahead on.
Shit,
Go ahead on and back on about it. I'm a hoe.
No, but
Play that shit in the dark, though,
I got
weekend,
that.
bro.
What's the one I got?
I'm a hoe. I'm a back out.
I got another one. What's the shit I've been playing? I got 1 and 2 of that shit. It's and you can actually shoot the zombies in this. I mean, not the zombies, but the ghosts and shit in this game. What's the name of this fucking game? The Evil Within. All right, so in the Evil Within, on the first one. I got this. I'm stuck on this level where you're running through this mansion and this fucking evil spirit is chasing you. So if it touches you, that's one take hold. You're gone. Like you're just dead. So you gotta run. Like you're dipping. If you fuck around and run into something or stumble and like nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you. In them fearful games, my heart is racing. My anxiety, they know how to play the right anxiety inducing music. So it's like you're already doing. And then I have a surround sound, so that shit is pumping. Like, so it's like nigga, I'm gonna tell you the game that fucked me up the most is Alien Isolation. I used to play that with my Kinect on when I had the Xbox One. And so here's the fucked up thing. The mic is listening. So if you ruffle in your room, the alien can find you. If you make noise, if the decibels in your room are too loud. Like that was interactive play. So
The
nigga, we
alien
talking about
like,
niggas scared
hey.
as shit. And the alien, not even the android, the synthetic android thing, them things would attack you too. So any noise that would be shuffled in the room with the alien would be stalking your ass. So my son might walk in the room like, hey dad, all of a sudden, boom, this bitch coming out the air conditioner dome. And it's like, you always have, nigga, your heart will be like this every time. So Alien Isolation, I'll never beat that game. I don't think I ever will, but I still love it. I feel like a bitch playing that shit too. So,
I remember as a kid when we played Mortal Kombat 2, and you get to the end of the story mode, and you gotta fight Kentaro. I remember we used to be scared as fuck of Kentaro. Cause that nigga used to goddamn jump off the screen and then stomp the fuck out of you. Like Kentaro was scary as fuck.
Would you ever be interested
We
in
was
doing
little kids though. I was like 6.
Justin, would you ever be interested in doing like a couch coach for Mortal Kombat or something like that?
Yeah, nigga, you are the guy. Yeah,
Sure.
like real shit.
Yeah, but like, what would you have us do? Would it just gonna fight each other, or would you have us go through arcade mode or some shit?
I'll let y'all go through the tower mode.
Tower, fuck. That's a nice little gun.
I can play a little bit of Mortal Kombat.
Man, like,
Will we
if
be
you play,
playing the
no,
new
Tony,
shit?
no, Tony, man, you too humble, bro. Cause you can play Street Fighter and Tekken, you have no problem in Mortal Kombat.
Which one will we be playing? We want us to play like fucking.
We playing that new shit?
Are we playing like?
Would you play
number
11?
10, number 9? What the fuck?
10 would be better. No,
If we do 11, I ain't playing.
What's wrong with
9
that?
to 10.
It's so trash.
9 to 10. I don't like the S-rays.
10 was cool though. I like 10. I actually 10 made 10
10
brought
was
me
fun.
back to playing Mortal Kombat. Cause I was like, this shit is actually kind of fun. And then when they had when they started putting the fucking, cause you talking about DLC, nigga, when you had fucking
Spawners or Monster on there, bro.
Like they had the right mind.
Yeah,
frame.
Spawn was cold as fuck.
Yeah,
I just
Spawn.
like the thing I like about 11 though is those like intros.
Yes.
Like when you walk, you know what I'm saying, and how they.
They talk so much shit to each other. Like I gotta
Johnny
give
Cage talk most of that shit, though.
Yeah. I put it like this. When you come to Nether Realms, though their fighting games aren't the best technical fighting games, their presentation is really top notch. They know
Their
how to
story mode is
because even with the Injustice series, they did a great job of the character interactions with people.
I feel like they've kind of fallen off a little bit. They were saying that story mode in Mortal Kombat 1 wasn't what they were thought it was.
Oh, no,
should have been.
we know
They
that
were
shit
saying
was a
that
rush,
Tekken
yeah.
and Street Fighter kind of had better story modes than they did this
Yeah.
time around, which is surprising.
Yeah. Tekken story
That's
mode was
like
actually
you.
kind of dope though.
Street Fighter
Let's
6 was
talk
the
about
whole
this.
open world, and Tekken, they say this shit is just fire.
Yeah.
So,
Tekken shit was fire. Like that shit is just fun. No, but I'm just talking about historically. I'm not talking about now.
oh yeah, historically they set the standard.
Yeah, now this time around, them motherfuckers rushed that shit out to try to even just make. They tried to.
I
Get
think
it.
they
The fact
knew
that they were like, oh, Street Fighter, oh shit.
No, because come on, bro. We
They
talking
were,
about
so
like,
basically, here's what happened.
tidal
Chris.
wave.
Chris, here's what happened. Here's the rumor, but I'm gonna tell you this is what happened. They were making Injustice 3,
Yeah.
and they heard that Street Fighter was coming out. So what NetherRealm said was just like, oh fuck it, Street Fighter's coming out.
Send it.
Take whatever you got and make it into Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
So this is the reason that they have like Omni-Man in the game and stuff like that. That was supposed to be Superman and shit, bro. Like, this was what we're playing in Mortal Kombat 1 was supposed to be Injustice 3. Straight up. And if you look at like the gameplay and the characters, you can see that shit.
So they fucked up royally then. It's not, but
They still made money, but yeah. They really
fell off
betrayed
hard.
their fan base.
Yeah, I heard that online fell off real hard.
People are really sad and salty. So Mortal Kombat didn't.
Come on
is
the
out,
Tekken.
and people
Come
are
on the
already.
Street Fighter.
The casuals never complain. Even the casuals are complaining this time. They were
I mean, but
That's
dude,
crazy.
what was good about the game? Visually, look, if you look at Street Fighter,
the combos.
Street Fighter look
and
beautiful.
the combos and the visuals is all Mortal Kombat has. If we're talking about actual gameplay online
None
plus
of that shit.
DLC,
None of that shit.
it's pretty trash.
None of that shit.
And then we're talking about progression too. There's no reason to play the game for the most part.
None. I mean, look, I don't
I
look.
do like the two on the little assist character thing, like that little assist character idea, and that was the unique thing for Mortal Kombat to do. Like, yeah, the nigga Mortal Kombat, you got assist characters now.
Oh, they say your combos are fucking wild. They say combos is like the most fun thing to do in this game.
Yeah.
But besides that though, like if we're talking about like just everything else, just playing it, like the neutral, where neither of y'all are hitting each other and you're trying to position and stuff like that. That game doesn't.
I mean, bro, when I just look at it, I'm just be real with you. I don't want to sound like I'm a snob or nothing, but when I look at Street Fighter, that shit looks appealing. When I look at Tekken, that shit looks gorgeous. When I see that shit on my TV, we all are just looking at the little details and shit. I don't see that shit when I look at Mortal Kombat. I'm just being honest.
It feels rushed.
Yeah, it really does. It's like they literally should have put about at least another year on
It
this
is
shit.
another year. Yeah.
And if they'd have did that, then that game would have been spectacular. But because so now you have to, then you basically almost setting yourself up for failure because even it's sold, but it's like reputation is everything. So if you fuck that up,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? People be like, dude, they're not.
The
They
next
not.
Mortal Kombat's not going to sell as good unless they have like a really strong gimmick. What are they going to do to rebound from this? You know,
I mean, but really,
the
they
next
give
Mortal
me.
Kombat's going to have to be on some ridiculous shit. They're going to have to put that shit in the oven.
But they better hire some of them Japanese boys to start helping them develop. Or they better snatch some Arxis niggas up. It's now for real. Like, because imagine
Well, that's
that
what
shit.
Microsoft has already been rumored to be doing that.
Look, bro. Look.
Microsoft has been rumored, and we don't know if this is
They
true
should
or
buy
not.
Arxis.
But we heard that the next Killer Instinct, and this is an old rumor at this point, that they were saying that shit might get developed in Japan. So
Yeah.
imagine ArcSys or
Man.
Bandai Namco making Mortal Kombat, like bro, like,
might be crazy.
or I mean Killer Instinct.
Kill this thing.
Oh my god,
He
like,
got
fuck.
killed more and motherfucking Jago.
Anything ArcSys
I just
touches.
want my One Piece fighters.
Yeah, just give me One Piece,
One Piece Fighters, like Dragon Ball guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
great.
just
Are
want
they
One
supposed
Piece
to be doing this?
I don't know if they ever
Nah,
will,
no.
but just saying, like
Like, that sounds cool.
One Piece is the biggest anime in the world, so
That'd be great.
there should be a One Piece fighting game. The characters and special moves and shit.
No, give me a adventure game. I don't want no
Stupid.
adventure game. Fuck that. Give me a fighting game.
Yeah, that'd be stupid. Fucking One
deserve
Piece
it.
fighters, nigga, that should be crazy.
I'm
I
sorry.
think that'd be great.
Or Naruto fighters.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think we have a better chance of getting One Piece.
Yeah.
It'll be Boruto.
Well, I mean, there's a
Fighters
bunch
or
of
something,
Naruto and Boruto
No, the
games.
new Boruto
Yeah.
is really good. No,
You talking about
Talking
that
about
striker
manga or
shit?
something.
Manga is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not.
So
I
somebody get his eyes back.
I was gonna fucking download that Ultimate Ninja game. Like they got a more recent version of the Ultimate Ninja game that's got like all the characters that's in the manga also. And
Oh,
now-
wow.
So like Boruto, Kawaki, like all the characters that's in the manga and stuff are in there also. You can play as adult Sasuke and Naruto, like all the good shit.
I might have to get that. My kids might fuck with that.
I heard the motherfucking controls suck though.
See, now I can't do it.
No.
Camera suck. Like the
Yeah.
second